Focus. 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 How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Voodoo15 here, and I thought today with a question I was asked by, I believe it's John, it'll be in the description, don't worry about that. Anyway, I figured that the best way to do it would be to take a camera, film myself actually doing the controls, because it's very hard for me to say them as I'm doing them, because I'm actually concentrating on flying and such. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Now it'll be kind of hard for you to see because you're going to kind of be from the side, and I'm going to be playing here, but you'll kind of see what I'm doing, and I'll come back through and overlay it with my voice in the video telling you what I'm doing. But mainly it's so that I can see, you know, when I link it together, what I'm doing, so I can tell you, hey, here I'm using rudder, here I'm using no engine, some throttle, no throttle, okay, blah 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 blah, and walk you through it. And yeah, that's pretty much the long and short of it. Look at this stuff starting here. Yeah, I play with a glove. Laugh at me if you want. Laugh all you want. It helps. Especially on this plastic freaking controller here. Alright. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm out over the base. I'm going to look around a little bit. Just split S here. And head back to the field. Now, this little aircraft, as you climb, it loses power. As you continually climb, it loses power until it has nothing. It's moving fast, but you're just there. You don't hardly have any power. Maneuvering is difficult. About 10 grand is about where I like to be at. 10 grand and below. It gives you plenty of altitude to dive on things, but you can still maneuver. So I usually like to operate about 10. I'll go to 20 because you can dive from there. It's handy, you know. It's not too shabby. This aircraft has a really large rudder on it, and this rudder can help you through so much. If you lose this thing and you have a chance to get out, don't stay around and fight. Just get on out. Things I've learned flying it: if you lose an entire elevator out of the back, it will turn faster to that side. You can also snap roll it easier to that side because there's nothing there holding you. You know, it's nothing, no control surface there. So if you rudder into it with some right rudder, you can snap it, and you can easily correct it with that large rudder. Snap rolls in this aircraft are extremely easy to initiate and extremely easy to get out of. Stalls are easy to get out of. The aircraft is marvelous to fly, just terrific. Well, thank you, sir. I'm doing one right now, in fact. Let's see where I'm at here. Okay, I'm back over the base. So what I'm going to do is I'm looking right, and I'm just turning. And I'm going to come back in, split S a little bit, sort of, kind of. And I'm going to dive. Now, this aircraft just dives like a little brick, and you can whoop out of it, no problem. So, when you're fighting down on the deck, which is where I like to be at a lot of times, some people like to use it as a pick, you know, they come in and hit an aircraft and fly away. That's not what I like to do. Alright, so right now I'm watching here, I'm going to turn right. I'm just pulling. I'm going a little fast, so I'm blacking out quite a bit faster than normal. But when you want to be sure that you're using your rudder in your turn. Some aircraft it's not as important, but with this one, in order to maintain your proper alignment with your horizon and stuff like that, it's definitely important to maintain your rudder, especially when you get in here low like this and you're here. I'm looking actually at the shadow, because the shadow and you will merge as you get closer to the ground. You also look out about the 1 o'clock there, and you're looking at what's in front of you as you're turning. But I mostly watch the wing if I'm going to be in here low like this and see where the wing is at. So I'm going to roll back to the left, and whenever I roll back the opposite direction, use that rudder. It's a normal thing, but it helps a lot more when you start to do that turn. Because what happens is you're flying along like this, and you start to make your turn. Well, instead of just making a flat turn, you're now making a turn like this. So as you start to pull and you rudder, you now make an even greater angle and you're a harder target to hit. Something I like to do. Using a lot of rudder, both in and out of a stall, will force people into an overshoot. Now, the kicker with this guy is it doesn't just snap and then fall. It kind of snaps, it kind of just stalls a little bit and then just floats there. So if anyone can shoot and they're paying attention, they will waylay the heck out of you, so it's very, very dangerous. So it's cool, like right now I'm turning and I'm ruddering and I have it kind of nose high, so I'm climbing at the same time. Now I'm going to cut about half throttle, holding that rudder to the right, or to the left rather, and pitch up a little bit, which is going to kind of slow you, but you're still maintaining that climb. It's a bit difficult to explain, but you can see it is as I'm doing it here. But for the most part, it's situational awareness. This aircraft will teach you situational awareness like probably nothing else. Nothing else I've ever flown will come close. With an A6M, you have the ability to climb away from targets, you have the ability to outturn them. The A6M is another good one, but this little aircraft, when you're in the fight, that's it. You're committed till you're dead or you win. Or, you know, and when I say win, I mean that there's no airplanes close enough to you to get to you, so you run away. Definitely done it quite a few times, as you've seen in my other videos. Like I've said in the other ones, trees, objects are your friends. Lots of people get really, really nervous down low, so that's why I like to practice down low, and I like to use trees and stuff. Some people's systems may not be able to handle it either, so I like to hover near these trees. You have to be careful and keep your eyes like towards the top of your cockpit there when you're doing that, because you don't want to run in, you don't want to come whooping around the corner and run into another freaking tree, because they like to, you know, there's going to be more of them, they're stacked. Buildings are another fun one in the town and stuff like that. But mainly this allows you to be flying along. You're sitting here, there's a guy on you, so you're doing your little evasives, and I like to throw in right rudder, left rudder, nose down, nose up, and you're doing quite a bit of little stuff. And then you come in here like, oh, there's a tree, another tree, more trees. Don't move your controls so rapidly, which is very, very dangerous. You want to make it all very, very smooth or you'll get that. And it's gay. What you have here is an excellent aircraft. It can dive like no other. I've never compressed one. I've pulled out of some ridiculous 450, 500 mile an hour dives and nothing. But down here low, guys are focused, especially if they're fast, on trying to get a beat on you. So especially when they come in from an angle, you pick up out of the way, and then I like to rudder into them. And as you notice, I pretty much did this corkscrew, because what I did initially is I pulled up and then I started ruddering. So I'm actually turning myself. See, I'm flying here. The enemy's going to attack me, so I pull up. Well, now I rudder, so I'm actually turning back around in a corkscrew. So he's trying to dive on me to shoot me. I pull up, he pulls up. Now I corkscrew away from him. Most aircraft are going way too fast and just blow past you. Don't even have a chance to shoot at you. Sometimes they will, they'll peg you in the wing, and you got to like judge it how you're going to do it and keep it. In the other deals is when you're doing this rudder, you're pulled up, he misses. Now you're ruddered around so you can see him, so if he pulls up, you can pull into it. Or if he keeps going, you can go, okay, cool, he's done with that. You can just implement out and then roll over and then dive away and get your speed back up. And it really allows you to keep that SA, because that's what's primarily important in this is keeping your situational awareness. Because with this aircraft, you have trees to worry about, you have buildings to worry about, you have people to worry about, tanks, stalling out, shooting, everything comes into this. And it'll take time. It'll take time to learn it. I'm pretty lucky. The fights I get into seem to work out pretty well. But for the most part, the most part, you know, it's all SA. A lot of other aircraft, you can kind of cruise into an area, and I mean, you do have to keep situational awareness at all times. But with this aircraft, you're always going to be down low. You're always going to be slow. You're always going to be on the deck at a disadvantage. At least you can start. You may not start that way, but you'll definitely finish that way. But for the most part, that's the long and short of it. Now what I'm going to do is I'll do an additional video, and I'll show you how this kind of applies in game. But other than that, I hope that this helped you out a little bit, and I'll try and get another video up from actually in there. I was actually going to get back in. I've been playing World of Tanks quite a bit. I've got a clan there, so I'm playing with them. And it's always cool to come in here, and I'm really excited about, like right now, TWC XW is talking to me, and it's really exciting to come in here and go, you know, almost every time I come on the game, it's like, oh my god, it's VuduVince, and I'm just like, okay, I mean, I'm just a regular person, you know, I'm just flying, you know, it's I'm not doing anything spectacular. Hell, I'm not even that damn good, but I appreciate it. I like the support, and it's exactly what I wanted to do. Like I haven't monetized my account because I hate advertisements, and the other thing is I put music on all mine, so they'd cause me crap, and that's not why I'm here. I'm here for the other players. I'm here for you, the people watching the video, and so it's important to me that I deliver something, a product that you want to watch, you know, that you want to see. Because if I didn't, well, hell, why the hell you wouldn't watch it? It wouldn't be worth a damn. I do some pretty funny stuff, I won't lie, but for the most part, you know, it's just me. It's just a special deal. I just go, look, red people, and I go attack them, and it doesn't matter how many there are, or, you know, or anything else. I hoe people. I'll ram them. I've intentionally rammed people before. A bomber's attacking a CV, and I'd run out of ammo. So, I mean, you know, I was out of options. It worked out twice, actually. I definitely did it twice. Not on the same set, but, you know, 2 separate times. And, anyhow, I mean, it's exciting to see that you guys think it's cool about these videos, and I'm glad that y'all support what I'm doing. And, I look forward to doing a lot more for you. And if you have any questions, comments, or any issues with something I put out, like if I say something wrong or there's something you go, well, I don't think that's quite right, which is probably right, because I just tell it as is. This is an airplane, this is how I fly it, this is what I do, this is what I'm thinking. I may not use the right jargon, I may not use the right terminology, but essentially I'm attempting to get the point across to you. My goal is 2 things. 1, to bring old people, I say old people, older players back to the game and allow them an easy transition back into playing, and take new players and allow them to fight this power curve, because there is a hell of a curve in this game. To just jump in and instantly start flying against people I've only been playing about 5 years, but to start playing against people who've been playing 15, 20 years on flight sims and have ridiculous knowledge about aircraft. I know enough, but some of these guys, they know gun sizes, they know weights, they know surface area on the wings and all this crap. They know all this stuff. And so I feel like, you know, a rookie when I come in here fighting these guys. And anyway, so I'm here to provide a service that I didn't have when I was playing the game, which is to show you, this is how you do this. This is how you take off. This is how you get into a fight. This is where bad guys are at. This is what you have to watch out for. And here's some little tips and tricks. So if you think of anything that you want to see, all you have to do is put it in the comments at the bottom of the deal. If you, Axe here was saying he was having trouble. He couldn't post comments on any of my deals. You can get a hold of me on the Aces High forums. You can go to hightechcreations.com. Go to forums, you can register there. There's all sorts of information that you can get, history-wise, outside the game-wise. There's so much information from all these old cats that play on this game I say old cats, they're older than me, so they're older cats that play on this game. Tons of information out there ready and available for you. And you can hit me up on there at Voodoo15. Just search my name, or you can go to the help and training folders. If I don't answer your question, someone definitely will. Now, they want to reference you to this other page, the training page and all that. It's a ton of reading. It's a ton of reading. It's very laborious. So if you run into something and you start to read about it, and you're just like, I'm not going to read all that crap, shoot me a message. Say, hey, this is what I'd like to see, and I'll put it together, if at all possible. You can get me on the Aces High forums at Voodoo15, and just send me a personal message. Say, hey, this is my question, blah, blah, blah. Can you make a video over this? Whatnot, whatever. Well, yeah, sure, no big deal. Anyway, I'm here for you. I enjoy making these videos, and I enjoy playing Aces High, and I enjoy talking with y'all, the cats that watch this show, because apparently it's pretty good. I don't know. And anyway, I look forward to seeing you in the air or in tanks or anywhere else. And I hope that you have a great day, as I'm definitely going to go and play some more. So right after I make this video, of course. Anyway, trying to think, The other thing is I don't script this. I don't write any of this out. It's ad lib as I'm going along. I just take off and yeah, well then, okay, I'm gonna fly over here, do some shit. So, yeah, I don't make this crap up or do anything. It's all as I go along. Anyhow, I hope that you enjoy this one as well. And John, I hope that this answers your question. I will post another video about how I do it within the game. And if it doesn't, then get on me and tell me to fix this. Anyway, y'all have an excellent day, and I'll see you on the sky.